Hi, I'm Paula Van Gilder, and I am back. This is Talk with Paula. My guest today is Bridgette. Everybody knows Miss Bridgette Willis. She's from Shaw's. She's also my partner in crime. We do Neighbors Together. Neighbors Together. Somebody was asking me, we did a meeting last week at the Rotary, and one of the gentlemen, George, said, you haven't done your show in a while. And I've heard that probably now from about 6 people. Why aren't you doing it? Excuse me, what's going on? Blah, blah, blah. Well, to be honest with you, been very busy. We've been very busy with the group that we started, Neighbors Together. And I want to share a little bit about that. A lot of people will be like, well, what is Neighbors Together? Well, as many people know, I am very pro mental health and addiction. Huge advocate for both. I am a voice for very many people that don't have a voice. Bridgette reached out to me during the flood and when Shaw's was going underwater. And I ended up, she's like, hey, what can we do? And do you want to explain the story, or you really want me to? Bridgette does not like to talk. So I guess I will. So she called me that morning, actually sent a video of, when I mean going underwater, she wasn't kidding. I mean, the water was just really coming up there. So we ended up having trucks come in, and we started up at the Ludlow Police Department with five 18-wheelers, weren't they?
And there was various trucks and stuff.
And they filled it up there. From there, we moved it down to the community center, and I know a lot of people saw that. We had basically a grocery store down there. We had an amazing team. We took care of the cafeteria area, which was the grocery store, and the guys took care of the other part, and FEMA was in there along with Red Cross, but we basically had anything that you could imagine that was needed from food, from any type of household product, and anything like rakes, shovels, humidifiers, you name it, we had it. And honestly, you name it, we had it. It was a complete community group effort for all of us, and we worked really well together. I've mentioned this before, I saw the good and the bad and the ugly. I had people coming up to me. I remember one woman actually sat with Bridgette and I think I've talked about this before. She had overdosed 2 days prior.
Yep.
And she's been sober since. So, because she goes, hey, you do a talk show? And I said, yeah. So with that in mind, what happened was back in October of last year, the manager of the store at Shaw's reached out to me and said, hey, we want to contribute. We'd like to give it to you. Is this something that you could do something with? This is how we started Neighbors Together. We have Bridgette's little girl, Brinley, did this drawing. She's amazing. Love this child. Bridget has pictures. We're going to show pictures after. We have a origami crane, dragonfly, and a sunflower. These will actually be on our new shirts and pullovers that we're going to be doing, which I thought was really cool because each of these symbolize something, and we will have that at the, on the screen. But it's huge because Neighbors Together has grown since we started this. We started with, we did holiday events. We've done Mother's Day brunch. We've done a cooking class every month. We've done, Bridgette, you need to say what we've done because I'm going to keep forgetting.
There's a lemonade stand. We've done a barbecue. Let's see. We make happy soup baskets and give them to people that are sick.
Yeah, sunshine baskets.
Yeah, sunshine baskets.
And what else are we doing? We got that going on. We've got school lunches, not lunches, I'm sorry, school snacks. If little ones need stuff at the school, like this year we did some winter gloves, really nice ski gloves because they do the ski program, ski socks, like sweatshirts, sweaters. We've given gift cards away to people that need them because a lot of people don't know, but there's a lot of people struggling. Bridgette's Little Ones made these cards for the kids that go in the soup basket, because we have homemade soup. It comes in a container. We have that with bread and a couple treats. And her littles, they love doing crafts. They also make bookmarks, which are too cute. So that's another thing. We're trying to have not only give, but also have the little ones be involved in this too. Because with the lemonade stand, the whole idea of that, Shannon, when we met with her, I told her about a year ago, I was like, hey, we want to do a lemonade stand. She's a very crafty lady. She built a lemonade stand. And what we do is there's been a couple kids that have done it, and they've raised almost $800. And each of them, whenever they do it, they sign up, and we'll have, they have to come up with an idea what they want to earn money for. We'll provide the lemonade and the cups. They get out there, and that's what they do. And so this year we're going to really put it out there for more kids to get involved. Our soup baskets, I meant to say this, the cards that get included in this, and the little ones, Bridgette's Little Ones made these, which are so adorable. So, and if you know of anybody that could use, a soup basket, they're not feeling well or just not feeling good. Doesn't mean you have to be sick. You also could be having a tough time. Reach out to us and we can get you a basket or something. Because when I started this years ago, I was doing a lot of happy bags, and I would do either for kids or adults, and I would include like a gift card, snacks, cocoa, tea, a little stuffy. I always had something fun, like what would make me happy. I like candles, so I always did a bunch of different things. What else? We have our Big Mom Prom coming up, which is this weekend. So excited for that. We start decorating actually tomorrow. Lots of prizes. Bridgette will tell you what prizes we have so far. Go ahead, Bridgette. She's going to. A 2-night, right?
Yes, a 2-night stay at Jericho Inn in Jericho.
The
Castle, maple syrup, $50 gift card to Devil's Bowl, salsa pack from Salsa Sisters, hot sauce pack from 802 Heat, a cutting board made by Jamie Larson, charcuterie board by Living Roots, gift card from Kit Kat Embroidery, gift card from Salon 2000, 2 quilts?
Yes, 2 quilted pictures. Yep.
2 quilted pictures, stained glass, garden plates, a cookie box from Lafredo Bakery, jewelry, crafts, and there will be a few more.
Yes, because we haven't picked up. I'm so proud of you. Bridgette really doesn't like to talk, but she does a lot. So I'm going to explain Bridgette's title in this. Not only did she reach out to me that day, we work really well, but she is the person for Shaw's. She's what's your title there again?
Inventory control manager, so receiver.
Okay.
Yes.
So, but she's pretty much our go-to. A lot of this is Shaw's that we work with. Not only did they do the donation for us, and they did it with gift cards, and I was very appreciated that, but I'm going to be honest with you, I never want to see another gift card as long as I live. But very appreciated because we've been able to do so many things, regarding the cooking classes and everything else. But anything moving forward or whatever, if we need something, Bridgette, it's kind of like a chain of command. I say, hey, Bridge, this is what we need. She talks to the person, blah, blah, blah. We did a bake sale at Shaw's. That was awesome. We did almost 400 there, which was really cool. We did the bake sale. So it's kind of like we have a lot to do. Shaw's is our people. Is that the right word I want to say? Our person. So moving forward, I was talking to Cedric, the other day, I was like, I do want to put more of them in anytime we advertise, because Shaw's has been like our partner with this. And, moving forward, they're going to continue, which is awesome. And I appreciate that. We also get, which is really cool, and I am going to make sure we have pictures for this. I mentioned it the other day when we were at the Rotary, but Once a week, we get fresh flowers, and we get a lot of flowers. This week, we're going to be using them at our mom prom. But our primary thing, we go right to the nursing home. They get beautiful bouquets every week. And I think that's awesome because, we'll show some pictures, and we did get permission for this. And just to see what they do and how happy they make people. So if you want to get involved, come on board with us, be a volunteer, because this is all volunteers that do this. We have myself, I'm the chairman, Bridgette's the co-chairman. We have Nick from Ludlow Recreation. We have Shannon Barton. We have Linda Jelly. We have Sergeant Warfel, who's going to be the new chief. We have Officer Foote. So if you want to be involved, all you got to do is just reach out. And Bridgette created Neighbors Together Facebook page. Yep. And can't they just reach you and can they just, okay, like so you can
message, comment, anything.
Okay. Oh, and we have a email address too. What is it?
NeighborsTogether25@yahoo.com.
Awesome. Thank you. So I was sharing today, I've had a couple things go on. And being so proactive with mental health and addiction, I'm excited that I'm coming back. I have a lot of really good lineups and guests. Next in 2 weeks, I'm going to try to do them every 2 weeks. And I have people lined up right now until May. And I'm excited because they're people that I work with. A lot of people, like, where have you been? What do you do? I do a lot of stuff behind the scenes, I guess is a good thing. I'm always doing something, all the way up from Middlebury down to Brattleboro. I have connections with a lot of different people that really have their hands in a lot, and we've actually teamed up with Springfield Parent-Child Center, which I never realized half of what they offered. So when they come on, I'm so excited because they're going to explain. There's a lot of people out there that need us, we need each other. I've seen things that I've shaken my head and gone, wow. I was just sharing with Patrick earlier. I'm grateful for where I am in my world, where I have connections that I do. I've been called numerous things, good or bad, and I'm okay with that. I know how to get things done, but I also, one of my friends that I was talking to this weekend, she knows the way I am. If I'm not passionate, she said the best thing that I loved is when you and I would do meetings, and I would do, because I was a Vermont Medicaid rep, I'd sit on my Tuesday meetings, and literally she's like, at least when you came in, I knew whatever issue was going to happen, I would be very verbal about it if I didn't agree with it. But I'd also do my research before I came out and said anything. And I'm the same way. So when I need something from her or the state or what, she's my go-to. Prime example, a situation happened this past weekend with a pharmacy down in Springfield, and the woman was ungodly rude. Like, I couldn't even believe it. And it's not the first time I've seen this happen, first time I have heard this. And I reached out to my friend. And she at one time just found out her title changed. She was the chief. She's even higher than that now. You can't get any higher than what she's at. And she knows I wouldn't have ever gone that far if I wasn't so passionate. And I was not a happy person. She made a phone call down to the pharmacy and said, explained, tried to figure out what was going on. It was a Medicaid recipient. Not getting medication and just treated so poorly, unnecessary, not okay, no explanation, no nothing. And if you all remember, I did a talk show with Will here probably maybe 4 months ago, and he was talking about the break, how people aren't getting the proper, how they're treated. You can either be waiting online or, nobody cares. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Make a long story short, the issue got resolved. I saw something beautiful, though, today. I was down at DMV. I had to get new plates for a car. And the woman behind the counter, I almost cried. I was so blessed the way she was treating somebody. because it takes no time to be decent human being. And we are in a really tough time in this world. And I have said that over and over again. I'm not a pleasant person all the time. I get it. But I also am I don't sugarcoat. If I have something to say, I will say it to you. I have no problem with that. But it takes no time to be a decent human being. And I can't emphasize that enough. I not only say it, but I do it. Everybody that's in my group, the same. We all are on the same page. We want to be there. We want to help. We want to make a difference. So thank you again for having me, Okemo Valley TV, because like I said to them the other day, if it wasn't for them and my stepping stone that I did almost 10 years ago, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now, and it's only growing. You know, we have more people reaching out. Bridgette would have never reached out that day, and because of her, this is what started Neighbors Together. And, you know, I appreciate her. I'm blessed to have her, not only to work beside her, but also to be a good friend of mine. It was funny because yesterday a lady was not having a good day. Was she? No. She was not in a good space, but we both chatted with her and she was good. And she's like, is this your daughter? And I said, yes, it is. Ruby, I love you. That's my daughter, but this is Bridgette, your sister. So anyways, I want to thank you for joining me. I look forward to seeing you again. And, you know, this is Talk with Paula and my guest, Bridgette. And do you have anything to say? No? All right. Have yourself a great day. Thank you. Bye.